Alright, in this video I'm going to be showing you the best way to mine cryptocurrency using Idle Empire. So I want to first clear away some of the controversy about miners. So if you want to get straight to the instructions, skip to the time that's shown on the screen right now. So I want to first mention that if you like using a normal miner like MinerGate, these aren't really that good because they like to give out a lot of fees and they force you to have your own cryptocurrency wallet, which means that in order to convert it to PayPal or Bitcoin or whatever, you're going to need to exchange it using a third-party exchanger, which is not good. So this is why Idle Empire exists. Idle Empire is good because you can literally just mine and then withdraw straight to whatever thing you want. You can withdraw to Bitcoin and whatever these things, and the minimum withdrawal is 1,000 points, which is 0.1 US dollars. So it's a very small minimum. You can try it out and see if you like it, and you don't have to mine so much just to withdraw once. There's no fees, you don't need to exchange anything. That's why I like using it. That's why it's better than a lot of those other miners, and they don't steal any money. This website makes very little profit, if any. I've calculated it. So let's get started. So you're gonna need to create a new account. Basically, you're gonna want to go to the link that I'm showing you in the description. You can go to the link that's shown right here. This is my referral link. You'll get 500 points if you sign up using this link, which is good. Basically, you just want to press register, and you can register using your email or your Steam account. It doesn't matter. So once you register and finish, you're going to click create account, and then you should be brought to the Idle Empire homepage. So let me just show you how this works. So Idle Empire allows you to do a bunch of things such as surveys, videos, mining. For mining, it's the easiest way to make money since you don't have to do anything. It's the exact same thing as any other miner that I mentioned earlier, but much easier and much more profitable. This website allows you to mine for their own currency, and it will in exchange give you points. On this website, as you can see right here, I have 30,000 right now, and you can withdraw that. So the website does tell you to download an Idle Empire miner from right here, but I'm going to tell you to not do that because this is a GUI miner and it has a user interface which will actually slow down your mining speed. So you're going to not want to download this. You can try downloading if you want, but I'm going to suggest a much better way to mine, and that is a downloaded link right here. This is the raw XMR stack, which is the code used to mine. So what you're going to do is find that in the description and go to that link once you download that. So once it's finished installing, you will see an error here. That is fine. Just click show all, and you're going to need to click keep dangerous file. The reason for this is a lot of browsers and OSs will detect miners as viruses because a lot of people will actually put miners inside of their own software, and it will be maliciously mining in the background, and obviously people don't want that, so that's why it's always detected as viruses. But since you're mining for yourself, this is fine. Just click on it and then move this file to your desktop. And when that's done, open it, and basically this is the miner. You're going to want to go to pools.txt because this is where you're actually changing your info to make sure it's actually mining for your account on Idle Empire. You can see the pool list. You're going to make sure that all these values are correct. As you can see, for Idle Empire, their pool is support XMR. The wallet address is this crazy number. That means that it's mining towards Idle Empire's account. And the pool password is going to be your unique user ID. So to find your unique user ID to make sure it's mining towards your account and not my account, because that is actually my user ID, you're going to want to go back to idleempire.com, click on your profile picture, and then click on my account. Now once you get to my account, you can see your user ID right here. Copy this number and paste it right here. So once you have that pasted, this is going to be your Idle Empire ID underscore, and this is going to be your worker number. So say you're mining with multiple computers, you're going to want to assign a different number for each computer, like 1, 2, 3. If you're just mining with one computer, you can just choose to write 1. This is only important for like checking your dashboard on Idle Empire, it's not really that important and it's not going to affect anything. So you can just set this to 1 or whatever you want. So once that's done, you are done. You can finally start mining. So the file to get it running is this, the xmr-stak-rx. Once you open that up, it will give you this problem right here. That's fine, just click more info and then click run anyway. If you're using a Norton antivirus or any other antivirus, it may also give you some trouble, so just know to just disable it or add an exclusion for the miner. But if you just have Windows Defender Firewall, what I just did should be fine. So as you can see here, it is starting a self-test just to benchmark your system or do, I have no idea what this does. But you can actually turn this off, I'll show later in this video. But basically, this is what the miner mines on. Now there's one other thing that I want to show you, that is in additional apps here. These additional apps are pretty damn useful. I suggest putting all these on your desktop. Well, not the help. You can read the help, but you don't need it on your desktop. First, we have the xmr-stak-rx with launch options. If you right click this and click edit, okay, for some reason this thinks this is actually a virus, but just click run anyway. This is actually the launch options. If you want to run your app using special launch options, you're gonna have to run it via this instead of the actual app right here. So when you press edit, you can change some of the info here. You can change it to turn off the test, which I recommend because the test is just wasted time. I recommend not mining with your GPU, AMD or NVIDIA, because GPUs don't get as good hash rate as CPUs, and it's better electricity efficiency if you don't use your graphic cards. So this is what I use. You can copy this. This command line basically just tells this app to run, but in order for this app to run, it's going to have to first change the directory to the correct folder. So know where your xmr-stak folder is. You can open this up, and then on this address bar right here, double tap, and this should show you the address. You're gonna want to copy that, go back to here, and change this to that. Once that's done, you can save and close that. Now you're good to go, and you can just run xmr-stak using launch options. You can see all this wonderful stuff. This is the console. This means that the miner is successfully running. If you see all this mining coin and affinity, this means you're good to go. If you have an internet problem, it will usually give you an error here, and it will tell you to fix your internet. If there's some other problem, for example, if your antivirus or firewall is blocking the app, it may give you a different error message. Don't worry if you get that. You can try turning off your antivirus, or if you really have a problem, you can just contact me through the options shown on the screen right now, and I may be able to help you. So once you have this running, you can press H to see your hash rate. It takes quite a while to warm up, but eventually this should show your hash rate, and it can be between 200 to 1,000 depending on how good your computer is. Since I'm running on a laptop right here, I'm not going to get a very good hash rate. As you can see, 160. I am recording right now, and the fan is not running, so that's why I'm getting such a low hash rate. But yours will probably be much higher than this. Once you get your hash rate, that will be your benchmark for your computer, and that means you're good to go. Now, if you want to check if this is actually working on Idle Empire, you can just minimize this first, and you can open here. You're going to want to click on your profile picture and click View Profile. Now, if this is all working correctly, then it should, as you can see, it will show you your workers right here. I actually have 2 other workers that are not this computer, which means this should actually say 3 workers, but since I just started running this, it only says 2. Basically, wait up to 10 to 20 minutes, and if this doesn't show up, then there might be a problem. But if this does show up, that means you're good to go. Again, if you have any problems, just DM me, okay? It's on the screen, and it's also in the description. A couple other useful apps. This is called Kill CMD. Basically, if you have this running, you can open this, and it will actually, I don't know why Windows Defender is saying this, but just say run anyway, and it should kill that window, which means it is actually running xmr-stak in the background, as you can see. Over here, it will say xmr-stak. is running in the background. So it will kill the console window. It might improve your hash rate a tiny bit. It's fairly useful and I like using it. Kill xmr-stak just kills xmr-stak in case it's running in the background. Just click run anyway and then it should be gone. Alright, now for some tips on how to improve your hash rate on Windows. So first, you're going to want to close your background apps. Now this is pretty simple. Obviously if Google Chrome is running, you're going to want to close that. Close any apps you've got running. Just make sure everything's off. And then you can go to Task Manager as well. Right click and Task Manager. You can see what's running, what's using up your CPU. You can turn off anything that's using up your CPU. So now you want to disable idle sleep. So you're going to want to click on Windows, search for Control Panel, and then when you click on here, click Sleep, Power Options. Once you get to here, you may only see one power plan depending on what kind of computer you have. It should be unbalanced by default. So if it's on that, what you're going to want to do is create a new power plan and set it to high performance. You can change this to whatever you want. You can call it mining, I don't really care. But once you do that, click next. Now you can change these to whatever you want. Turn off the display, it is your choice, it does not matter. But make sure that when the computer goes to sleep, this is set to never, so that it won't go to sleep while you're mining. Now you click create. Once that's done, you can then exit out of power options as that is now saved. Another way to boost your CPU is by downloading this app right here. This app just helps set up your CPU so it's running at full intensity. This should be a direct download. Now once this is done downloading and go through the installation setup, you can go to Windows and search for Quick CPU. Open the app. Once you open the app, so it will show you all your cores. Make sure the system power plan is set to your high performance plan that you made earlier. And then you're going to want to click on this button right here. This will make everything set to maximum performance. So all of these should be changed to 100%. And that means that your processor is running at full intensity. Click apply and you can close that down. Once that's done, you are good to go. But there is one other interesting thing you can do is check hash rate on your phone. I know you can just go to Idle Empire, the website, and check your hash rate right there, but this actually allows you to check your hash rate on your local LAN network, which is pretty useful. You can check your hash rate on your computer without having to open it up and maybe disturbing it. So how to do this? You're going to need to follow a couple steps. In this help folder right here, I have linked Idle Empire config help in case you have any problems with your pool addresses, in case you want a firewall bypass here. There's also another help file for the online hash rate. I'm going to go through these steps right now in order to get the online hash rate server to work. So you're going to start by pressing Windows R, type in cmd. Once you get in here, you're going to want to type ipconfig. Next, under your wireless LAN or Ethernet, it should show your IPv4 address. So copy this right here, go to your web browser, and then paste, and then type :9999. Well, I don't actually have the miner running right now. Let me get the miner running. Once that's running, you can refresh this page, and it should show your hash rate report. So basically, this is showing your hash rate directly from your computer. So it will update whenever you press the refresh button, and you can check this on your phone or other computer wherever you are in the same network. So you have to be connected to the same Wi-Fi network. You can change your port from 999 in case you want to change that. You can just go back to your folder and then click on config.txt and then change this port to whatever number you like. And also you can turn off the server by typing 0. Once you're done with that, you are done. If you want to skip directly to earning and withdrawing, then skip to the time that's showing on the screen right now, and we're going to move on to the Mac installation now. Alright, welcome to Mac OS. So for this installation, in the description, get this file right here. This is basically a compiled version of xmr-stak. This file is from a wonderful person called Fabulous Panda. he compiled this XMR stack for Mac. This is really good because Idle Empire doesn't actually allow you to download a miner for Mac OS, so you're getting a one-off special download from me because now you can mine on Idle Empire from Mac. So once you have this thing downloading, it will detect it as a virus. So good thing is macOS doesn't actually have an antivirus, so it'd be much easier to install than on Windows, but Chrome will still try to block it. This is easy, just click show all and then click keep. Now once this is done, just open this, put it on the desktop. Once you open it, it will extract it and you get this right here. Close Google Chrome. Now once you open this is really simple. I have instructions right here actually. So for the first run, you're going to want to do a few things. So you're going to want to start by making sure this folder is on your desktop. You're going to want to follow this. So say you're running Catalina. Catalina actually has some antivirus protection, which means you'll have to do an extra step here. So say I am using Catalina, you're going to want to open a new terminal window and type in these commands right here. So first one is this. This will just make sure that the xmr-stak command will be able to open, because usually it doesn't let you open .command files. So this will whitelist it. And the next one is to prevent Catalina from detecting Zatter as a corrupted file. This whitelists it again. You're going to need to enter your password. Once that's done, just close the terminal, close this, and you're good to go. So you're going to click on bin and click on pools.txt. You're going to want to see this pool list right here. This is all the Idle Empire info for the miner. This is Idle Empire's pool address. This is all universal. This is the Idle Empire wallet address, this string of numbers and letters. Make sure that is there. And here, pool password. Make sure this is changed to your Idle Empire user ID. You can check this by going to idleempire.com, ensuring that you're logged in. Once you're logged in, click on your picture right here and click on my account. Once you get here, it should say next to your user ID that your number is actually 78002 or whatever number it is, and you're going to want to change that so it is correct. Make sure that the underscore is there, and this number is your worker number. You can change this to whichever one you want, 1, 2, 3. This just separates your worker from other workers you may be using. So say you're mining on multiple computers, you can change this to 1, 2, or 3, and it will show differently on your Idle Empire user profile, which I'll mention later. So once that's done, you're good to go. All you need to do is open this, right click and then open. Now you're going to want to click open, and this should actually start running right here. This is the console for the miner. If you have any problems, or if there's like a error showing up here, or there's any problem, you may want to check your internet connection. But if there's any other problem that you don't know how to solve, feel free to just show me a screenshot of this. DM me on the screen right now. You can email me, send me a Discord chat, and I'll be happy to help you and solve your problem. Once this is running, it should look something like this, and you just need to press H in order to see your hash rate. Now this does take a while to warm up, so here it is now, 218 hashes per second. The reason why my hash rate is really low is because I'm recording right now, but your hash rate should actually be quite a bit higher than this if you have a decent computer. It really depends on how fast your computer is. Your hash rate, this is how fast you're mining, and you can keep mining. To check your Idle Empire mining status, all you need to do is go to your Idle Empire, click on your picture, and then click view profile. And if all is working correctly, you should see that you are mining. So I already have 2 other mining workers. The third one is this computer, which means it is showing up successfully, which is great. That means it's contacting the server. That means there's nothing else you need to do in order to fix your mining. That means it is working. So that is good. You've officially started mining on Macintosh. You can also change a few other options here. Click open with, text edit. Here you can change the launch options. So say you don't want to mine with your graphics card. I've had that enabled by default. If you have like those Mac Pro things, I think they come with a graphics card. I suggest not mining with that since it's not really efficient use of electricity due to how the algorithm works. And mining is better with a CPU than a GPU, so I suggest leaving no AMD here. And also, no test just turns off some testing crap that starts at the beginning of the miner, which you really don't need if you want to save some time. So I suggest leaving this the way it is. If you want to turn off anything, just exit out of those, but I suggest just leaving them there. And when you're done, just save and you're good to go. So now let me show you a few ways to improve your hash rate on Mac. So first, you're going to want to obviously close your background app. So close Google Chrome. If you have anything running here like this crap, just close it, quit. So make sure all your apps are closed here. Make sure nothing is running, and make sure all your apps are closed. You can press Command Tab and see what's open and make sure everything's closed. So obviously when you want to mine, you don't want your computer going to sleep. That is simple. You can install this one app that is really useful. It's called xmr-stak-rx. I have a direct download right here for xmr-stak-rx, and it should install. Once you click on this, it will install xmr-stak-rx for you. If you don't know what this app is, it allows you to turn off lid sleep and sleep in general, so it won't go to sleep while you're mining. Once it's finished installing, just click on it. You want to first actually move this to your applications folder in case it gets deleted. So just keep it in your applications folder. Now once this is running, you'll want to disable lid sleep, click agree, and you're going to want to disable idle sleep as well. Make sure both of these are on. It will tell you to enter your password. That is simple. Just enter your password and then boom, you are good to go. Okay, it will say this thing. I don't know why it's saying that. Just go to system preferences and whatever it says to do, just click allow. Once this is done, you are good to go. Disable lid sleep. So basically when you close your lid, it will not do anything. Okay, that is obviously if you're on a laptop. So no idle sleeping, no lid sleeping. So that is good. Now your computer won't sleep while you're mining. And whenever you want to stop mining, you can just quit and open it back up. You can open it back up from your applications folder and it should show somewhere around here. So that is good. And you are good to go. You have optimized your computer for Mac, and that is all I need to say. Alright, so for calculating earnings, that is fairly simple. All you want to do is open up your browser, go to idleempire.com, and you can just check on the Earn tab. You're going to want to click on Mining, and then click on Calculate Earnings. Now right here, you can enter your hash rate and see how much you're going to make per month or whatever you want. You can just enter your number right here, click calculate, and then it should show you. So say you're getting 1,000 hashes per second. This means that every month you're going to make 1.6 US dollars. Now that doesn't seem like very much, but to note that the minimum withdrawal is 0.1 US dollar, which means you could start withdrawing to Coinbase within a few days, according to this right here, which is pretty useful. And also note, you'll have to do nothing in order to make this money. You're just letting your computer run in the background whenever you're not using it. It's fairly convenient, and then start racking up points. It should be automatic. You can check your transactions in this tab right here. It should give you a certain amount of points every time you mine a certain amount of hashes. As you can see, mining. When you go to the website here, you click on workers. Once you get to workers, it will show you all your mining workers. So I have 3 workers right now, 1, 2, and 3. This is this computer. Each one will tell me how much I've been mining, how many hashes I've been getting for each worker, which is convenient. I can see how good these computers are running, so it's convenient. One last thing, and that is withdrawing. Really simple. Idle Empire has a really intuitive interface. If you go straight to the website right here and click on withdraw, once you get to this page, you can select any withdrawal amount you want. You can select Bitcoin. Once you select it, you're gonna have to first sign up on Coinbase. This is the website that holds your Bitcoin. You can sign up and then boom, withdraw it. It's really easy. You click it, enter your email. There is one thing you need to do if you have a new account. In order to withdraw, you will need to first verify your phone number or your Steam account. So if you have a Steam account that's above level 4, you can instantly verify. But if you don't have a Steam account, you can just get your phone number. Any country area code works. It'll send you a text message, and then once you verify, you can then withdraw. It will take up to 24 hours to process the withdrawal, but this is not a scam. It will not ask you to deposit anything. It's really easy. I've used this for over a year now, and it's really good. And that is all we have for today. Again, if you have any problems, just email me or DM me on Discord. It's on the screen right now. It's also in the description right here. There's Idle Empire support if you want to talk to Idle Empire reps. They'll always help you if you have any problems with their website. You can also join their Discord server and get some help from there. I'll be online there as well if you need help. So, thanks for watching. Hope you get some sick mining profit.